All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're just about ready to get things rolling today, so strap in because we have another casual stream ahead of us. Yay! Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of my series of Come Hang Out live streams. Today is episode number 97, entitled The Stream Fall. Not really sure what I should have called this one. The episode that it's based on is episode 97, The Fall, and that really doesn't give me much to work with. It was either going to be Streamfall or The Stream, so I just decided to call it The Streamfall. Best of both worlds. It's still a dumb title and I hate it, but we're just gonna roll with it. Hopefully you guys are doing well. What's the day today? It is Tuesday, the 15th of March. How about that? So yeah, hopefully you guys are having a pretty good Tuesday. Before we begin today's stream, let's go over our streaming schedule as per usual. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. It is Tuesday, isn't it? It is Tuesday. Hopefully you guys are having a good Tuesday. Starting things off strong, we have a $5 donation from Kai Hitake. Thank you very much, Kai, for your contribution. The animation that was sent as well appears to be a, was that a lemon person? It's a lemon person, maybe something else. Maybe he's high-fiving a bird? I don't know. I don't know what that is, Kai Hitake, but thank you very much for the $5 donation. Nonetheless, should see a pizza time very quick there. So yeah, in terms of today's stream, you guys, I just have a casual stream in mind. Figured we could just do that. Tomorrow we might do a tier list or something fun like that. And then on Friday, obviously, we have the special
pizza time.
The special pizza time. No, we have the special 2-hour stream where we're just going to be doing a super long Kahoot to celebrate the 100th stream. But thank you, Kai Hitake, for the $5 once again. Thank you very much for that contribution. Very generous. Yes, 3 more streams until we get the big 100. The big 100 stream. I'm looking forward to that. Again, guys, on Friday, going to be doing a special stream for 100 streams. Be there or be square, as the kids say. I also have a water bottle. So if you hear me pause, take a drink, I'm drinking water. Season 5 pictures, you got it. There we go. Obviously, if you guys want to see a different set of background images, feel free to do so. If you guys want to ask questions, just hang out for the duration of this stream. That's exactly what we're going to be doing today. Don't forget your water on stream 100. Oh, don't worry, I'll come prepared. I'll have lots of water on that day because I'll be talking for double the time. What will tomorrow's stream be called? I honestly don't know, because tomorrow should be the endings stream, right? Based on the episode endings. I don't want to call the stream endings or whatever, or call it like stream ending, because then people might be thinking, oh no, the streams are going to end. I don't know. If you guys have a good suggestion that somehow involves the word ending and stream, let me know, because I have no idea what I'm going to call tomorrow's stream. Maybe you guys can help me out with that. Drop some suggestions in the chat if you would like. Let's see. Streamings. I kind of like streamings. Or streamendings? Streamendings. I have no idea. I'll figure it out. Do I have Legends Arceus? I do have Legends Arceus. Just completed the research tasks or whatever. I'm at a 10-star research level, or whatever you would call that. The end stream. See, I don't want to call it something like the end stream, you know? Because then I feel like people would think, oh no, the streams are ending. Oh no. We don't have daylight savings time in Arizona, so I missed yesterday's stream. Oh man, I didn't know that Arizona didn't have daylight savings. That is something new that I learned today. That's kind of weird. I wonder why. If you know why that is, let me know. I did not realize that Arizona did not have daylight savings. So, streamendings. I'm thinking streamendings or something like that, you know? Something really dumb that kind of combines the word stream and endings. Again, sometimes these titles work really well, but sometimes they do not. The Giratina boss is absolutely impossible. Oh yeah, I fought the dude on top of the mountain or whatever, the Cynthia looking guy, and I beat his team just barely. And I was like, all right, good. I just barely beat him. And then he calls down Giratina, and I'm like, all right, well I can't really fight him. So I quit the game, restarted, went back up there when I was a little bit stronger, beat Giratina just barely, and then I have to fight Giratina again. It's like, oh, no. Yeah, that battle might be one of the most difficult battles in all of Pokemon, to be honest with you. They opt out of it? How do you opt out of daylight savings time? Because if so, if you can do that, everybody should do that, because daylight savings is stupid. Every state ever should choose to opt out of daylight savings. I did not know that Arizona didn't have it, though. That's a new one for me. Best godly element: creation, destruction, darkness, or golden power. All right, we could do that. We could do a couple of polls, obviously, on this stream. We're just doing a casual hangout stream. Let's run some polls. I agree. Where is my poll? Why aren't you working, polls? There we go. The polls weren't working for some reason. What was the poll idea? Best godly element? Sure. We can get that rolling. Let's see. What do we got? Creation. Destruction. Darkness? Okay, sure. And then golden power. Oh, you think darkness is your ally. Instead of darkness, I'll put energy. How about that? I think that'll be a little bit better. What was Game Freak even thinking? That's a good question. What were they thinking? It's one of the most difficult battles I think I've ever had to do in Pokemon. Looking for games to play? Well, play Pokemon Legends Arceus if you haven't done so. Best godly element. Feel free to take a vote there, people. What's the best godly element? Does Wu have a mom? I think so, right? I could have sworn that they confirmed somewhere that Master Wu and Garmadon had a mom, which means the first Spinjitzu Master met a lovely lady and decided to start a family with her. Then again, though, the first Spinjitzu Master can create literally anything, so it wouldn't be too far-fetched to suggest that he just kind of created a couple of kids, you know? Just created descendants in that way, I guess you could say. But I could have sworn it said somewhere that they had a mom. Colorado's trying to stop daylight savings. Good on Colorado. Everybody should follow Colorado's lead because daylight savings is dumb. Granted exception to daylight savings in late 1900s due to extreme heat. Wow. All right. If the Grand Canyon State were to spring forward, the sun wouldn't set. Interesting. Yeah, that's something new that I learned today. How about that? Don't forget the Elite Four in BDSP. I didn't really have that much of a problem with the Elite Four, to be honest, in BDSP. I had more of a problem with Cynthia, if anything. The Elite Four were pretty easy for me. Cynthia, though, Cynthia was kind of a challenge. Cynthia. Opinions on Sylveon. Sylveon's my favorite Pokemon. I love Sylveon. Try to get one on my team whenever I can. Do I think Lloyd will die? I think if they're going to kill one ninja, it'll probably be Lloyd, but I'm not sure, you know, in what case that would look like, what exactly would happen with Lloyd to make him die or whatever, what his death would look like. But yes, I do think that Lloyd, if any of the ninja will die, it'll probably be Lloyd Garmadon. Cynthia's Garchomp. You just need to hit that with an Ice Beam. 4 times effective Ice Beam and hope that it freezes. That's what I always do. The Book of Spinjitzu has a silhouette of the mom. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought, right? I couldn't remember what book it was. Book of Spinjitzu. I do not have that one. Should probably get that at some point, right? Has the ending for the next Ninjago season been spoiled? No, actually. The ending has not been. Thank goodness. If the ending was spoiled, I think everybody would collectively lose their minds. But no, the ending was not one of these spoilers that we saw from these set leaks. And also, no spoilers here. There will not be any spoilers on the stream for those that, for those that don't want spoilers. Don't worry. Cynthia's Garchomp's a tank. It really is. See, you kind of got to get lucky with it, I guess. That's what I did. Just got lucky with the freeze from the Ice Beam. And then I was able to get a couple of turns to recover. Yeah. Thoughts on the origin forms of Dialga and Palkia? It took me a minute to get used to them, to be honest. I mean, the origin forms, they look weird at first glance, but after looking at them for a while, after actually playing the game and seeing them in-game, they're not that bad. I think Palkia's is still a little bit awkward to me, but Dialga's, I don't mind all that much. The origin forms, I think, are a good idea, because Giratina has an origin form, right? It would only make sense for the trio to all have origin forms or whatever. I don't know. They're okay. Not my favorite, not my least favorite. Sun wouldn't set until 9 p.m. During the summer, this would impede nighttime activities as well as push back bedtime for children. Yeah, interesting. That is curious. I do not live in Arizona, so I do not know. Tournament picture. Sure, we can do Season 4. Who am I picking for Gen 9? Depends on what the final evolutions look like, to be honest. That's usually how I make my decisions, depending on what the final starter evolutions look like, because ultimately that's what you're spending the majority of the game with, is those final evolutions. But as of right now, I do like Sprigatito, the grass cat, or whatever it's called. I like that thing. That thing looks cute. I like cats in real life, and getting a cat Pokemon as a starter, it's always fun. I think the last time we got that was Litten, right? Fire cat, now there's a grass cat. Now we just need a water cat, and we can call it good from there. Ninjago Media Project has it. Does it actually? Cool. I'll have to check it out at some point then. Thank you, Toonflix, for the subscription. I do like collecting physical copies of books, though, too, so I still might grab it at some point. I do like collecting books and whatnot. Even if I can find audiobooks or, you know, just PDFs of books or whatever online, I do like collecting physical media. It's just kind of a thing that I have. I like building up my collection. Yeah, Zane having a mom. I don't think Zane had a mom, you know? I don't think Zane had a mom. It was just Dr. Julian that built him. I don't think that requires two people. Let's see. What else you guys got here? All states, provinces in the same time zone must all agree to cancel out. Oh, really? For daylight savings to opt out. Huh, I see. I gotcha. I pick up what you're putting down. Stream keeps pausing. I don't see anything wrong on my end. Maybe try refreshing the stream over on your end, because everything's going A-OK over here. So, Ninjago books are scarcity for me. Only time I've seen one is at elementary school book fairs. Barnes & Noble has a whole bunch of Ninjago books. That's where I find all of my Ninjago books. Barnes & Noble, either online or in stores. They even have like older books too, like from 2015, 2016, still in stores. The older character encyclopedias are still there, including those older figures, like the stone armor version of Jay. So, you know, I'd check Barnes & Noble if I were you guys. They have Ninjago books there. Especially online. Petition to kill daylight savings time. I'd sign that. Daylight savings is pain. Yeah, for the first couple of days after your sleep schedule gets all messed up, it kind of takes a minute to adjust to, but after that it's alright. I just think it's kind of rough, you know, starting out for a lot of people. So, you know. Yeah, Barnes & Noble's awesome. Wish my Barnes & Noble still existed. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, still online though. I'd say look online for stuff, because you can have things ordered directly to your house from Barnes & Noble. So, I'd recommend it. If Ninjago ends, they should make a spin-off show of the ninjas' kids getting their elemental powers. I agree. I think you could do a whole lot with that. You could make new characters, build up a new team of ninja, while still keeping the older characters around, you know? The older ninja could serve as mentors, senseis, masters to this new group of ninja who are just learning how to use their powers, just learning how to be ninja. That would be amazing. I could totally see that happening. That's been one of my dream Ninjago endings for a while. I dare you to design a Lego set. I've thought of it before. I've thought of building like my own custom Lego sets. I just know that there are other people on YouTube that do something similar, and I'm not really looking to like copy people or whatever, but you know, it's not like they own the idea. I totally could if I wanted to. But I've just seen a lot of people do that. I've thought about doing it. I'm just not sure what I would do. I'm not sure what I would do. Maybe I could make something from the show into an actual set. That could be fun. I said that there's only 3 Kmarts still open in the U.S. Kmart I used to go to all the time when I was younger. Was it Kmart? Because Shopko also closed. Not sure if you guys know what Shopko is. That closed around here. It might be a regional thing. I don't know. Kmart's, I didn't realize there were only 3 of them left. That's weird. It's weird to think about because I used to go there all the time when I was younger. But yeah, Shopko, those all closed, which kind of sucks because Shopko, when I was growing up, that was the closest store to my house, and I would go there all the time to buy Lego sets. But unfortunately, it closed down, so I had to drive a little bit of ways away to Target. It's Costco. No, Shopko and Costco are 2 different things. Shopko's an entirely different store. Might be a regional thing to like the north, the Midwest or whatever, northern Midwest, somewhere around there. Yeah, Shopko. It's like a department store, kind of like a lesser version of Target or Walmart. It's kind of like the Walmart version of Walmart, if that makes sense. But yeah, they sold Lego stuff all the time. I used to go there. I remember buying some of the tournament sets there. I think the last time I was in there, though, was like mid-2016. I remember buying Doctor Strange on Blu-ray from a local Shopko. Yeah, Shopko, Costco, Tesco, all different stores. And Great Value Walmart. That's about it. Yeah, Shopko's like the lesser Walmart. Still Toys R Us in Canada. Yeah, dude, I miss Toys R Us so much. If you want to talk about stores that I miss, man, Toys R Us. Oh man, I miss Toys R Us so much. Used to go there all the time when I was younger. Can't go anymore because all the Toys R Us's in the United States closed down. I think there might be like one still around somewhere, some obscure Toys R Us somewhere. I know in Canada, yeah, Toys R Us is like, you know, they're still open up there. Here in the States, unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of Toys R Us's. Yeah, Miss Marvel's coming out soon, isn't it? Saw that they had the trailer up for Miss Marvel. I watched the trailer. It was all right. It's pretty much what I expected Miss Marvel to be. I don't know how excited I am for it, to be honest. I don't know how excited I am for Miss Marvel. I'll still watch it. It doesn't really seem like my type of show, though, if that makes sense. If Toys R Us didn't shut down, we might still get Bricktober packs. Yeah, maybe they could have included more, just random obscure characters from the show in Bricktober packs. That's always a good way of doing it. And Bricktober packs, those go for a lot today. Like the ones that we did get for Ninjago, those are pretty expensive. Is it confirmed that Pythor is coming back? Well, Pythor is in the set leaks, so I guess in a way, yes, I guess it is confirmed that he's coming back. Not sure what Pythor will be doing, though. That hasn't been revealed just yet. But yeah, he is in these upcoming sets. We know that for sure. We've known that for a while. Am I going to watch Obi-Wan Kenobi? Maybe. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan in the world, to be honest with you guys, but that show does look interesting to an extent, so I do kind of want to watch it. I'll probably watch it in the same way I watched The Mandalorian, where I watched like the first couple of episodes and then didn't watch the rest of the series. It's probably how it's going to go down. Season 7 picks? Sure. Season 7, Hands of Time. There you go. Hands they time. Speaking of like a Ninjago reboot, you could totally bring back the Time Twins as well and have them show up in the future, fighting the new generation of ninja. That could be fun, right? In a way, then, that would make Chronix and Crocs the only characters to fight 3 generations, because they fought the older Elemental Masters, they fought the current Masters, and if they want to return in the future, they could fight the future Masters. I think that would be really cool. Sears was amazing, though they ceased to exist. Sears, I never really went to be honest with you. Sears was never my go-to store. To me, it was always like things that were in my area, like Shopko, and Walmart, and Target, and that's about it. Thoughts on Beast Wars Megatron saying yes all the time? Well, for the Beast Wars fans out there, I did purchase a nice little device here. It's a button signed by David Kay, the voice actor of Megatron from Beast Wars. And when you push it, it actually says yes. Like, take a listen. Yes. And I love this thing so much. It also says a couple of other phrases, but, I just thought it was worth it. $30 for that thing I think I paid. Best $30 I've ever spent in my life. Sears has 24 stores left. Kmart has 9. Interesting. David Kay is the best. He's awesome. I love his Megatron so much, man. Beast Wars Megatron is one of the best fictional villains that's ever been put on screen. It's amazing. Imagine Pythor and Desphira teaming up. Yeah, I think it'd be awesome to see the two snakes, the two snake leaders, try to work things out. I bet you they'd probably butt heads at first, they'd probably be on each other's case, but then eventually they would probably grow to be good friends, I think. I think they'd sympathize with each other towards the very end. $30 is worth it all the way. Oh yeah, big time. And it's signed by David Kay too, so you get his autograph and you get the nice little button that says Megatron phrases. It's awesome. I like it a lot. Zellers anyone, or is that a Canadian thing? I don't think I've heard of Zellers before. So it might be a Canadian thing. I don't know. I didn't grow up in Canada. I grew up right across the lake from Canada. So right across the lake, Lake Superior. You just jet across that lake and you are in Canada. Good stuff. My favorite Lego set or the Megatron Yes button. Both will cost $50. You can only get one. Ooh, so my favorite Lego set would cost $50. So if I didn't have the movie Bounty would cost $50. Either that or I'd get the Megatron button. Honestly, I'd probably go for the Bounty at that point. If that's the scenario that we're setting up here, I'd probably go for the Bounty. But the Megatron Yes button is certainly a fantastic purchase. One of the best purchases I've ever made. My phone keeps going off. I am really popular today for some reason. Why don't we end off the best godly element poll? Creation won. It was pretty much it's pretty much a tie between creation and golden power. Interesting. I think that destruction's a fun element to think about. Energy, I mean, why have energy when you can have golden power? It's sort of like the better version of energy. So, yeah, congratulations, creation fans. You have won the poll. Good job. Would I like to see a conversation between Pythor, Sphera, and Kalmar? Actually, that could be pretty entertaining. I think that Pythor would kind of just see both of them as ripoffs of him, oh, here's an evil snake person. Oh, here's, someone with a British accent. or, you know, like a European accent, that's out for revenge, or not revenge, but you know what I'm saying, wants to unleash a giant serpentine upon Ninjago, giant serpent, and then eventually just gets eaten by it. I think Pythor would kind of see them both as like rip-offs, or like lesser versions of himself. Pythor certainly has a god complex, that's for sure. So, you know. I think that conversation would be fun to see, though, between those three. Specifically Pythor and Kalmar, because they're kind of like samey type characters. They're similar in nature. So, what would I rate the Batman? Is it better than Spooderman? Would watching the Batman in 3D ruin the experience? I haven't seen a movie in 3D in a very long time. I've not seen a movie in 3D in years. The theaters around here used to do 3D movies all the time, but now they just don't, and I haven't seen a 3D movie in a while. I saw the Batman in 2D both times I watched it. I think that's good enough. What would I rate the Batman? I'd probably give it the same rating I rated Spider-Man No Way Home, which would be a 9.5 out of 10. Very near perfect. Just a couple of minor nitpicks here and there that kind of dropped the score for me. You know, otherwise I'd say they're kind of on par with each other. They're both equally good. Last 3D movie I watched was in 2014. I think the last 3D movie I saw might have been Guardians 2, maybe? Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I don't know. Eventually the theaters around here just stopped screening 3D movies. And that's all right. I mean, I always thought 3D movies were kind of a pain. So, I understand. I get it. Can we do a poll? Sure. Shoot me some poll ideas and we can do another poll. If any of you guys had ideas for polls, let me know. We still have a solid chunk of time left in the stream. So, yeah, totally. We're just hanging out. Would say Spider-Man No Way Home was overrated. I don't know. I think No Way Home gets the amount of love that it gets. If anything, I think people are just hating on it now because it's like the popular thing to do. Oh, it's popular to hate on No Way Home now for whatever reason, even though everybody loved it 3 months ago when it came out. I don't know. I don't think it's overrated. I certainly think it's not a perfect movie, nowhere near a perfect movie. But, you know, still a solid 9.5 out of 10. I liked it a lot. To me personally, it satisfied a lot of things that I was looking for, so can't really fault it too much. Prime Empire, sure. Season 12. There we go. What should we do for a poll, you guys? What should we do? What are some ideas? What are some ideas? Just saw No Way Home again, as good as it was the first time. One thing that I've noticed about watching No Way Home at home, because it's on digital now, and I, of course, bought it on digital, watched it last night. One thing that I noticed is that they kind of set it up for, like, you know, there are moments in the movie where something happens, and then there's a pause, because I think the filmmakers expected the audience to cheer. And at this point, you know, seeing the movie about 6 times in theaters with audiences cheering every single time, it kind of feels weird to watch it without the cheering, you know? And there's like moments in the movie where they pause it because I think they're expecting people to cheer or laugh or something, and those moments are just kind of awkward. So I will say, watching No Way Home at home is kind of a different experience, but it is still good. Still a good movie, don't get me wrong. Let's see. Best Original Ninja? Do you guys like that idea? Best Original Ninja. The original 4. I feel like we've done that a lot, though, right? Parent poll. I think we've done that before, too, right? Like a sitcom without a laugh track. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Sitcom without a laugh track. I almost want to go through and edit the movie and, you know, put some cheering sound effects in there or something. Because at this point, I kind of expect it. You guys like the original Ninja idea? Best Bounty. I feel like we've done that before, too, right? What if we picked like best season, but we like had some random seasons in there, like some of the lesser seasons, I guess, some of the more unpopular ones. We could do that, right? Here, tell you what. How about you guys give me some random seasons, and we will make a poll made up of random seasons. The first 4 I see are the first 4 that will be in the poll. Season 11. All right. What else we got? I'm telling you guys. First, Rebooted. All right, cool. Season 3 sounds good. Season 5, all right, sounds good. And season 12, sure. Okay, those are the 4 that we have. So we got season 11, 3, 5, and 12. Best season of these seasons. Sounds good. All right, let's go with that for a while. And then we can totally switch things up a little bit later. But yeah, those are the first 4 that I saw. Season 11, Season 3, Season 5, and Season 12. Kind of a weird lineup, but hey, all of these seasons have good things about them. All of them have not so good things about them. But just vote for your favorite. Vote for your favorite. What if Ninjago was live action? I totally think they should do a live action Ninjago at some point. Even if it's just like a little skit in one of the random episodes that we get, I think that could be fun. I think a live action Ninjago would be interesting to see. In terms of like a live action TV show for Ninjago, I don't know about that. I don't know how well that would work out. To me, it might seem like one of those CW shows, in terms of quality, with the special effects and whatnot. I think Ninjago works better as an animation, obviously. But I think seeing it in a live action would be interesting. Why can't the ninja use their elemental dragons anymore? Because the showrunners thought that the ninja using their dragons all the time made them too overpowered, and thus the dragons were taken away. In terms of the story, I don't know. You can just basically say whatever you want. Some people say that the ninja are constantly scared, therefore they can't use their dragons anymore. Some people say that maybe the dragons just kind of got phased out of the show just randomly for some other reason. Whatever you think, I guess, is the right answer. It's the right answer. Whatever you guys want to think. Whatever you guys want to think. Behind the scenes, though, yeah, it made the ninja too overpowered. So they took away the dragons. Same reason why Air Jitsu doesn't exist anymore. Rest in peace, Air Jitsu. Favorite Marvel anti-hero? Does Deadpool count? I'd say Deadpool then, yeah. If Deadpool counts, I'll say Deadpool. Anti-hero. I think that's about right. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's big dumb. It's very dumb. I agree. If you introduce an ability into the show, especially something as crucial as energy dragons and air jitsu, you probably shouldn't take that away. I get why they did it, but at the same time, it just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, time travel. Everything that's wrong in the Ninjago series, you just blame on time travel. And then it works, right? Why did the ninja look different? Why did their designs change? Time travel. Why don't they use dragons anymore? Time travel. Why does Lloyd have a new voice? Puberty, but also time travel. You guys get it. Deadpool or Wolverine? I'm more of a Deadpool guy. I think Deadpool's the better character, but Wolverine's pretty cool too. Yeah, mid-Jago. Yeah, Ninjago's mid. Don't at me. And then you see the people on Twitter, what? Ninjago's still going? I thought Ninjago ended in 2013. Surprise! We're still here. We're not dead yet. I mean, even if the Ninjago series ends this year, quote unquote ends with season 16, 15, whatever, who cares? We still have content confirmed for 2023, so, it's not like Ninjago's going anywhere permanently. We still have stuff confirmed for the future. Can I talk about Turning Red? Turning Red I thought was a pretty good movie. Watched it this past weekend. I liked it. Turning Red was fun. Cute, wholesome, harmless. I liked the art style. Took a little bit to get used to at first, but eventually it did grow on me. I liked the story as well. The characters are pretty fun. Not Pixar's best movie that I've ever seen, but still not as bad as people, said it was. I think that a lot of people are freaking out about the movie for no reason. It's literally the most wholesome thing ever. It literally harms nobody. So, I don't get why people are so mad about Turning Red. It's a solid movie in my opinion. Jim Carrey as Riddler or Paul Dano as Riddler. I liked Paul Dano a lot more as Riddler, to be honest. Jim Carrey as Riddler fit with the time period, but Paul Dano as Riddler is just so good. I love Paul Dano as an actor. One of my favorite Paul Dano movies is Swiss Army Man. If you haven't seen that, I'd highly recommend checking it out. It's Paul Dano and Daniel Radcliffe who plays a dead body, and it's a pretty interesting movie. But no, Paul Dano as Riddler, he was awesome. I like him better than Jim Carrey, to be honest. Is Adam Sandler good? Nope, he is not good. I'd never liked Adam Sandler. Probably will never like Adam Sandler. I just don't like Adam Sandler. I don't like his movies. He always casts the same people in his movies. And all the movies are bad, in my opinion. I don't think Adam Sandler's made a good movie. I'm going to be real with you guys. Season 6 pictures. Sure. Where is Skybound? There we go. Skybound is epic. Where do you think Garmadon is? Garmadon is probably just hanging out in the woods somewhere. Maybe he's catching rats and eating them. I don't know. He's probably just out there trying to figure out what exactly he is. Who is he? What is his purpose? I imagine we can find out a lot more about that in Garmadon's spin-off comic coming out next month. I'm looking forward to that a lot, actually. It's going to be nice to see where Garmadon ended up. Turning Red 0 out of 10. I didn't think it deserved a 0. I think I gave it a 7. Yeah, 7 out of 10. I think that's a good score for Turning Red. It's a harmless movie, in my opinion. You know what movie is a lot better than Turning Red, though? It's a Pixar movie. Soul. I really liked Soul. Rewatched it the other night, bought the Blu-ray for it because it was on sale at my local Target. Good movie. I liked Soul a lot. I still have not seen Luca, though. Have not seen Luca. Adam Sandler's in Transylvania. Oh, the Hotel Transylvania movies? I never liked those. I never thought those were good movies. Don't they have like 4 of those at that point? Or at this point, they have 4 of them? Crazy. WALL-E for the win. WALL-E is the best Pixar movie for sure. WALL-E is definitely my favorite. Disney Blu-rays are super expensive, but I made sure to get WALL-E because WALL-E is a fantastic movie. I love WALL-E. Soul gave me an existential crisis. Yeah, it kind of makes you question who you are. You know, you watch the movie, it's like, oh man, what is my purpose in life? What am I doing? It's exactly what Garmadon's storyline is going to be whenever he shows back up again. What is my purpose? Yeah, Toy Story is pretty good too. Onward is Pixar's D&D. Onward was alright. I think Onward was an okay movie. It was alright. Not my favorite thing ever. Had some pretty cool voice actors though. Chris Pratt and Tom Holland as the what are they? Are they elves in the movie Onward? I don't know. What are they? Luca is way too overrated. I have not seen Luca. That is one that I have not seen. Haven't seen it. Couldn't tell you. Incredibles 1 is pretty good. Incredibles 2, not so much. Incredibles 2 I was kind of disappointed with. The animation was fantastic as per usual, but Incredibles 1, that's still the best in my opinion. Still the best Incredibles. Cars just because of Rascal Flatts. Cars is awesome too. The first Cars. Not 2 or 3. 3 was alright. 2 is kind of mediocre in my opinion. But 1 is pretty amazing. Onward's forgettable. Yeah, I agree. Not the most memorable movie out there. Do I like Coco? Coco I don't think I've seen in a while. I honestly can't really remember Coco very much. When did that come out? Like 2017? I think? Can't remember it very much. I also don't really remember The Good Dinosaur, but I know I've seen that. I remember not liking The Good Dinosaur, but I don't remember anything about it. Wonder why. Maybe it's just because I didn't like it. What's your opinion on Cars 2? Cars 2 is just such a departure from Cars 1. It feels like its own separate movie. Cars 1 and Cars 3 feel like they're part of the same story. Cars 2 is just kind of random. It kind of feels like a side episode in like this ongoing series. I didn't really care for Cars 2 very much, to be honest with you guys. Used to be obsessed with cars. Let me tell you guys a story. When I was younger, I used to collect those little die-cast cars that they would come out with. I think they still make them. The little Cars figures. I used to have all the characters because I loved the first Cars. That came out at the perfect time for me. I was like 6, 7 years old, obsessed with those little cars. And I remember losing one of them. I can't remember which one I had lost. It was someone. It might have been a Lightning McQueen variant. I have no idea. But anyway, I lost it. I have no idea where it was. I was looking for it, couldn't find it. Eventually, like a year or so later, we found it in the sugar container. Because for some reason, I don't know what my genius 6-year-old brain was thinking, I took the figure, or the car or whatever, and I stuck it in the sugar container, and I just forgot about it. And it was in there for about a year. And sugar on die-cast, it kind of dissolves it. So needless to say, the car was kind of ruined. So, I was like, all right, well, that was my own fault for putting it in the sugar bin. Not sure why I did that. Not sure why I thought that would have been a good idea. And I'm also not sure why I immediately forgot about it as soon as I did it. I don't know. I was a dumb kid. What can I say? I was not very bright. Have I seen Ratatouille? I have seen Ratatouille. Yeah, Ratatouille is awesome. I love Ratatouille. It's a good story. I like, what's his name? Linguini? Linguini's fun. Yeah, Cars was awesome. I liked Cars. I remember reading, oh man, Cars 2's coming out in like 5 years, man. I'm so going to be into it. And then Cars 2 came out and I hated it. How did my parents react? I don't remember how they reacted. I think they were just like, oh, well, there you go. We found the car. You can't really use it anymore because it's kind of ruined. But, at least we found it. I think that was the conversation that went down. They weren't mad or anything. They were just kind of confused. Like, why did you put the car in the sugar bin? And I'm like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you myself there, Pops. I have no idea why I think the things I do. Am I a Splatoon fan? Splatoon, nah, not really. I've never played any of the games or anything like that. Screw Zodiac Signs. Who's your favorite tuner car from Cars? Those glowing guys. Oh, the group of 4 that were like on the road right before Lightning McQueen got lost in the first film. I liked the green one. Can't remember his name, but he kind of had the big wing on the back of him. I liked that guy. That guy was cool. Do I like Kirby? I've played Kirby's Epic Yarn, but that's about it for Kirby games that I've played. I played it on the Wii. If you guys remember what the Nintendo Wii was, might be an ancient console. No, I played Kirby's Epic Yarn. I'm kind of looking to play the new Kirby game though, right? The new one that's coming out soon. Looks pretty good. Kirby, I don't know a whole lot about, but Kirby is pretty cute. I like Kirby. Season 9 pictures? Sure. Season 9. There we go. Am I a Ben 10 fan? Ben 10 I never really got into either, to be honest. Ben 10, it's just one of those franchises that I just kind of missed out on. I remember seeing it on TV at some point, but I never really got fully into it. So, no, I wouldn't consider myself a Ben 10 fanboy personally. The GBA is now hundreds of years old. I still have mine around here somewhere. Yeah, it's over here. It's purple. I like the purple GBA, the Game Boy Advance. I like it. Kind of wanted to get the purple Switch Lite because it kind of reminds me of my purple Game Boy Advance. But I don't really need another Switch, you know. I still have my Switch. It works perfectly fine. I was also considering getting the Switch OLED model, but as I've said, I have a Switch already, so I don't need another one. If I didn't have a Switch, I would totally buy the OLED model. It's pretty much the same thing, just a little bit bigger. Purple GBA was the most common. Oh, I didn't know that. I still like it, though. I like the purple GBA. I like it a lot. Grew up on that thing, playing Pac-Man or whatever. Unfortunately, I didn't have any of the Pokemon games. Let's see. Should we end off the poll? Yeah, it's been running for about 11 minutes. Season 5 won, which I kind of figured. Am I going to get the Mario Kart Booster Course Pass on Friday? Does it come out this Friday? Yeah, I might grab it. I kind of want to play more tracks on Mario Kart for the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, I'll probably grab it. Yeah, so Season 5 won the poll. Season 3 actually came in last, followed by Season 11. That's interesting. I probably would have ranked those Season 5, Season 3, Season 12, Season 11. That's how I would rank them. Do I have core pictures? I do have core pictures. I do. There's the core pictures for you. I do have core pictures. Fantastic. Five Nights at Freddy's. I played the first game, used to be super obsessed with the story, the lore, kind of lost interest in it after a while. TMNT, Ninja Turtles. I've seen some of the movies, but yeah, again, Ninja Turtles is just kind of another one of those series that I kind of just never got invested in, even though I've seen some of the movies. I used to, when I was younger, I used to volunteer at my high school. We had this thing that we did every single year for Halloween where, you know, kids from the community would come in and, you know, trick or treat by us or whatever. And we would all dress up as characters, you know, to give out candy to the kids. At one point for 1 year, my friends and I dressed up as the Ninja Turtles. I was the purple one. So there's that. And I was the only one that got to keep my weapon because his weapon is basically just a stick. So I was the purple Ninja Turtle. Obviously you couldn't have weapons at school, you know. Put two and two together there. But no, that's about as much investment that I've had in the Ninja Turtles series. Yes, Donatello. I was him. Yes. Remember when Jay went insane and hunted? Of course! Everyone remembers that classic moment. It's my own video game console. Just made it myself. It's basically a wooden Nintendo Switch. Good on you, Jay. Good on ya. Have I heard the theory that every Pixar movie takes place in the same universe, just at very different time periods? Yeah, I have heard that. Whenever a new Pixar movie comes out, I try to piece it together with the Pixar theory. I think that's what it's called, right? I like that theory. I think that could work out. The Pixar movies all taking place in one universe? Sure. Why not? One more poll? Sure. Let me know. What do you guys want to do for a poll? Have I ever read The Outsiders? I think I read that for school at one point. Don't remember a whole lot about it, though. I do not remember a whole lot about The Outsiders. Great Gatsby, though. Now that's literature at its finest. Building the Dragon's Forge right now, putting together the Fusion Dragon. Nice. The Dragon's Forge is a good set. The Fusion Dragon, I like it enough. Pizza time. Has some issues, but it's not, you know, the worst dragon ever. I like the blacksmith shop, though. That part about the set, I like the most. Thank you, Jose, for the $9.99. Now, you don't watch Dragon Ball, but I just wanted to say this. You could be like Garmadon, the Master of Destruction, but you can't be like Lord Beerus, the God of Destruction from Dragon Ball Super. I'm not familiar with that character, obviously. God of Destruction, Master of Destruction. Who would win in a fight between those two characters? For those that recognize those two characters, who would win? Let me know in the chat. But thank you, Jose, for the $9.99. Always generous. The time of pizza. Indeed, the time of pizza. Let's find another poll to do. What should we do? Best Pixar movie? All right. Might switch it up a little bit. Okay. How about you guys put some Pixar movies in the chat, and the first 4 I see, we will add to the poll, and just do that for a little bit of a switch up here. Incredibles. I see Incredibles. Turning Red. All right. We could Turning Red. WALL-E is definitely going on there. And I saw Onward. Okay, we'll do Onward. Those 4. I saw somebody put Shrek. Shrek is not a Pixar film from what I can remember. Let's see. Best Pixar movie. There we go. So what do we got? We got Incredibles. I can spell Incredibles, right? No, I can't because I'm stupid. We got Turning Red. All right. WALL-E. Oops. WALL-E. There we go. How do you spell WALL-E? Yeah, I'm just going to say it's like that. And Onward. All right. So we'll do those 4. How about that? Feel free to vote. Shrek is Pixar. Do not quote me. Obviously. Shrek is DreamWorks. But what is DreamWorks if not Pixar persevering? It's all the same stuff, right? Feel free to vote for your favorite Pixar movie. In Monsters, Inc., there was a Toy Story ball in it. Yeah, I think all of the Pixar movies have a reference to some other Pixar movie, right? I think they all have references to one another. I personally think WALL-E is the best. Why not Toy Story? I just picked the first 4 that you guys put in the chat of this lineup here. Personally, I'd probably vote for WALL-E. I think WALL-E is my favorite out of all of them. Incredibles, though, really good. Really good. Don't get me wrong. Incredibles is awesome. DreamWorks, more like childhood. Speaking of DreamWorks, didn't they just also put out a trailer for the Puss in Boots sequel? After like 11 years of, after 11 years of that movie coming out. It's kind of weird. A113 is the most common Pixar reference. Isn't that the name of the classroom that most animators attend? What is it at Cal Arts, I think? Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure A113 is the name of a classroom. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Just found a shiny Gyarados on Pokemon Go. What the heck? I'm telling you guys, join the stream if you're a Pokemon fan. Shiny luck is real here. People find shinies all the time on stream. Maybe I should start playing Pokemon while streaming. Could hook up my Switch and stream Pokemon instead. Instead of doing Ninjago streams. I don't know about that. But yeah, if you play Pokemon, shiny stream here. Shiny luck is real here. Let's see. It's Tanner's mom's birthday. I don't know, man. I think her birthday was in January. So, a little late for that. But, whatever works. I'd like to thank you for pinning my comment today. Hey, no problem. I do check the comments a lot. I sometimes will pin a viewer comment. Most often than not, it's just because I forget to put a comment on there myself. But yeah, hey, no problem. I like to pin viewers every now and then. Maybe I should do that more often. Pinning viewer comments or whatever. That could be fun. Do I like the Mr. Incredible Uncanny meme? Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty funny. Can you stream on March 27th? What day is March 27th? Is it a weekday or is it on a weekend? Let me look. Hey, Google. What day of the week is March 27th, bro?
March 27th, 2022 falls on a Sunday.
Sunday? Then probably not. I'll probably stream on that following Monday. If it's on a Sunday, yeah, I don't stream on the weekends. But I will stream that following Monday. So don't you worry. I gotta go to sleep. Bye. Well, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you sleep well. You just made my Google go off. Why is your Google a British mail? Is that British? I don't know. What accent is that? I like the whatever voice it has right now. I like that voice a lot. Onward's awesome. Onward was pretty interesting from what I remember. Not very memorable, though. I can't remember a whole lot about that movie. Turning Red, just watched, so it's kind of just fresh in my brain. Wall-E, I love, and Incredibles is pretty good, too. Toy Story is a nice movie. I agree. I think all of the Toy Stories are pretty good, especially Toy Story 4, you know? Toy Story 4 wasn't all that bad. Kind of underrated, in my opinion. Not really super necessary, though. I do kind of understand why some people don't like Toy Story 4, but I thought it was good. Watching Batman tomorrow? Nice. Excellent. Want my Google to be a pixel someday? That could be fun. Wish the dragons from the core series stayed. Oh yeah, especially the big green boy, the big green dragon. He's best boy for sure. I kind of would have loved to have seen him stick around. That would have been fun, right? If the core shorts were in fact canon, you know. Let me reiterate. Am I going to do streams after the 100th? Yes, of course. I will still be streaming after the 100th. I would like to stream, do one stream for every Ninjago episode that exists. So as of right now, we'd have to do 185 streams, I think, to get all the way up there. And there will probably be more afterwards. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll still be streaming. Don't you worry. Let's see. Do I like Apple? Apple is in the brand or the food? Because the food, I like apples. Apples are delicious. In terms of the brand, yeah, my phone is an Apple iPhone something or other. You know, my computer is not an Apple product, though. The only Apple product that I have is my phone. But, you know, if Ninjago ends, what videos will I do? I prefer to kind of think about that when we get there. You know, cross that bridge when we get to it. I don't want to plan ahead and give myself kind of anxiety, like thinking, oh no, what am I going to do for more content if Ninjago's ending? I'd say we could probably, you know, wait on that, cross that bridge when we get to it type of thing. So, you guys get it, right? You guys pick up what I'm putting down? Will I review the Garmadon comic? Yeah, I plan to. I plan on reviewing each issue when it comes out, talking about where Garmadon is, giving my thoughts on it, talking about, you know, story, details, stuff like that. Yeah, probably in the same way that I reviewed Spinjitzu Brothers, because that is canon to the show. So I feel the need to review it. Will I spontaneously combust when Ninjago ends? Yeah, as soon as they announce that Ninjago's ending, my entire body will just burst into flames, and I will perish. So, if you're listening, Tommy Andreasen, my life depends on it. Do not end Ninjago. Nah, you can do whatever you want, Tommy. It's your show, man. Do whatever you need to do. That's not your problem. That's future you's problem. My thoughts exactly. I'll just put it off more and more, and then future me will be mad at current me because I didn't plan ahead. Well, you know, hey, future me, I'm doing my own thing right now, so leave me alone, bruh. Thoughts on Miltank? I must know. Miltank is kind of annoying. If you know how to deal with it, though, it's not too bad. You just punch it in the face, you know, and then it's dead. Not the best looking Pokemon, though. Whitney, though, from Gen 2, the gym leader Whitney with the Miltank, she's pretty cool. I like Whitney a lot. Miltank, though, yeah. I see someone with an iPhone and immediately see them as a lower life form. Yeah, I have an iPhone 11 something. I don't know. I've had iPhones since I've had phones. iPhones do well for me. I don't really see the need to change over to an Android or whatever. iPhones are good enough. They're good enough. Am I going to get Pokemon Scarlet or Violet? Yeah, I do plan on getting probably Violet version. I think I'm going to get Violet just depending on, you know, it also depends on what the legendaries look like, what exclusives there are in each game. I'll probably get Violet, though, right now, because I prefer Violet the color over Scarlet the color. But then again, I might end up getting both. Who knows? Sometimes I get both, sometimes I just get one. Who's to say? iPhones are ugly. I don't know, man. I got a pretty cute iPhone case with Coterie from Love Live on it. If you guys know what Love Live is, you're awesome. But yeah, my phone case, it's like mint green and white. I like it. It's kind of girly, but hey, it's my thing. I like girly stuff. Sue me. No, I like my phone. Considering you live in Wisconsin, what's my favorite type of cheese? I don't know, man. Funny enough, being a Wisconsin resident, I don't really get super hung up on cheese. You know, people are like, oh, it's Wisconsin, the land of the cheese, yada, yada, yada. List 10 different types of cheese. I don't know. Cheese is cheese at the end of the day. I'd say maybe just your standard cheddar cheese. You know, just regular cheese, normal cheese. Swiss cheese is also pretty good. But cheddar cheese, it's good enough for me. Love Live, Nozomi is my favorite. Nozomi is a solid choice. Nozomi is probably my second favorite from Muse. Kotori is my favorite, though. I love Kotori. Big shout out to the fellow Love Livers in the chat. Let's go! Let's see. Least favorite ninja. Or here. Favorite ninja, least favorite ninja. Favorite Cole, least favorite Kai. There you go. All cheese Pog. That's about right. All cheese is Pog champs. I guess you are my little Pog champ. That's the meme, right? Do I like the Packers since I'm a Wisconsin guy? My family does. My dad's a huge Packers fan. I never got into football. I'm kind of like the ugly duckling of the family. I don't like football. Everybody else does, but I do not. But the Packers, they're all right. You know, they appear to be a decent team. I don't know. I don't know much about the sports ball. I do not know, unfortunately. Used to be an idol group. It was Nozomi and Mari. It was a fun few years. That does sound like a fun few years. Mari's also a good choice, man. Nozomi, Mari, you got good taste. Keep it up. Keep on keeping on. That sounds awesome. I would love to be in an idol group. That sounds like a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I suppose they have male idols, right? Maybe. Not in Love Live, but another series or whatever. You get it. You pick up what I'm putting down. The core dragons need names. Let's come up with a name for the big green boy. What should he be called? Because we have Zippy for the jungle dragon. But I agree, yeah, the core dragons, they need names. What should we call the big green boy, the big green dragon? What's a good name for him? Or her, you know, we don't discriminate here. What's a good name? Season 1 pictures? Sure. Here we go. Let's also end off the best Pixar movie poll. Incredibles won, but WALL-E came pretty close, I guess. Charizard. I love that. The big green dragon named Charizard. Shrek. I can see Shrek. The big one. Mr. Nightmare. John Cena. Good lord. Big green boy. Jade. That's a good name. That's a good name for the big green dragon. Jade for sure. Lloyd 2. Yeah, we got Lloyd and Lloyd 2. Awesome sauce. I like Jade. That's probably the best name that I've seen so far for the big green dragon. Spider on a Rock. Spider on a Rock. That's already taken by Spider on a Rock. He's the only one that owns that name. He's the only one that can use that name. If anybody else uses the name Spider on a Rock, you know what'll happen to the universe? It's going to blow up. Jade the female dragon. I like that. I can get down with that. With only a couple of minutes left in the stream, though, you guys, let's turn things over to rapid-fire questions. Anything that I can answer in just a quick sentence or two, that'll be a pretty good way to round out the stream. We are almost out of time here today. Let's see. Shamrock. What about Shamrock for the big green dragon? Since it's almost St. Patrick's Day, right? I think that's coming up. Speaking of shamrocks, I want to get to McDonald's. Get me a shamrock shake. That's on the bucket list. Try to get one every single year. Dragon's name is Jonathan. Oh, of course. Crumbly cookies or chewy cookies? I like chewy cookies, to be honest. Chewy cookies are the way to go. You get a nice glass of milk, get some chewy Chips Ahoy. It's a good time. Am I a Scooby-Doo fan? Not really. I watched some of the shows and some of the movies when I was younger, but Scooby-Doo, yeah, never really got into that. Not really a Scooby-Doo guy. Am I going to watch Lightyear? I do plan on watching Lightyear. Yes, it looks pretty cool. Looking forward to Lightyear. Is Lego a toy? Lego can be whatever you want it to be. It can be a toy. You know, you can give it to a small child. You can give a Lego set to a child and they will build it and play with it. But Lego can also be used in an adult way. You know, you can make mocks, make Lego cities. Some people make huge structures out of Lego. Just kind of depends on what you do with it, you know. But by default, I will say yes, Lego is marketed towards children more often than not. So I guess you can call Lego a toy. Yeah, Lego's a lifestyle. There you go. That's a good way of putting it. Lego is a lifestyle. I agree. Let's see. Favorite season? Season 4. Tournament. Would I rather be an Oni or an Elemental Master? Ooh, because with an Oni, you can change your form. But if you're an Elemental Master, and if you're the Master of Form, you can do that too. I'd say I'd rather be an Elemental Master. You know, make my element a randomized one, and we will call it good from there. Probably I'd pick Elemental Master. Which Ninjago couple would have the most kids? Why do I feel like it would be Jay and Nia? Why do I feel like they would have, like, quintuplets or something? That could be fun, right? Do I like DC or Marvel? I'm more of a Marvel guy, but both of them are pretty good. Like, DC's got some awesome characters, awesome movies, awesome stories. Marvel does too. But I more prefer the Marvel side of things, I guess you could say. Where did I get the Coterie phone case? Would love to get one for Nozomi. Redbubble.com is a good place to get custom-made phone cases. Redbubble.com. You can find all kinds of stuff on there. This Coterie phone case I've had for about 2 years now. Super durable. I've dropped my phone like a lot of times, at least once or twice a day, and it works really well, and it looks cute as heck. So yeah, I'd check out redbubble.com. Once again, that's redbubble.com. Not sponsored. Wish I was, but I'm not. Favorite Ninjago villain? Overlord, Chen, Garmadon. Those are my big three, of course. What Ninjago character would most likely have a nose pass? Why do I feel like Cole would have one? Why do I feel like that's a Cole Pokemon? You know what Pokemon Cole would also have? Probably Steelix. Onyx or Steelix. One of those two. But nose pass, I'm thinking Cole. Don't know why. I just thought of Cole right away. Sounds like an ad. Yeah, I mean, hey Redbubble, if you're listening, sponsor me. I love your service, bro. Nah, I don't get sponsored. I've been reached out to by like NFT companies, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing NFTs. No, thank you. Golden Weapons or Techno Blades? I'd say the Golden Weapons. I think the Golden Weapons are better overall. Techno Blades are pretty good though still. Probo Pass? I don't know. I think Cole would have a nose pass, you know? Probably just nose pass. Probo Pass? I don't know, man. Nose pass seems like a better fit for Cole. Just have the little rock boy. Cole's like, this is my son. His name is Little Rock Boy. Probo Pass? Maybe not. How powerful do I think Ash's Greninja is? Very powerful. Especially when he merges into the Ash Greninja form. Thing can wreck house, but apparently it can't beat a Charizard. Whatever works, right? Let's see. Favorite Ninjago set? Definitely the movie Destiny's Bounty. That's my all-time favorite Ninjago set. Do I ever feel tired of Ninjago? At some points throughout my Ninjago career, I guess you could say, I've been a fan since day one, but at some points throughout the time of being a Ninjago fan, yeah, sometimes other things kind of appeal to me more. Sometimes Ninjago isn't my top priority. Nowadays, though, I find Ninjago to be one of my favorite things ever. So, I don't really get tired of being a Ninjago fan. I don't really find that happening very much nowadays, but maybe around the Skybound to Hands of Time era. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely had some problems there. But you know what? We bounced back and we're good to go now. So let's answer one more question before we wrap things up here today. Let's get one more question in the chat before we conclude today's live stream. As I try to stretch my arms because my arms hurt. I'm also hungry. Maybe I should go get some food. I tried to make some turkey before the stream started, but the turkey didn't really turn out very well. It was kind of dry. So, might want to go get something else. Let's get one more question in the chat. Ooh, okay. If I were to make a big change to my channel, what would it be? Let's answer that. That's a good question. And I also don't think I've answered that before. It's new and it's good. Awesome. If I were to make a big change to my channel, if you want my honest thoughts, a huge change to my channel, I would definitely love to use more footage in my videos. For those of you guys that watch my videos, pictures are fun to see every now and then. But eventually they do get repetitive, they do get boring. I find myself using the same pictures frequently in videos. I would love to use footage. If I could make one major change, I would. The only reason why I don't use footage, though, is obviously, as I'm sure you guys know, Lego's copyright system is broken beyond belief. You can't really use any type of footage without getting claimed by Lego, and I'd like to get paid for the work that I put in, This is my job. I'd like to get paid for the work that I do, so I have to use pictures as a way to avoid the copyright bots that Lego so infamously refuses to fix. So I would love to use footage. That's honestly, if I were to make one big change, I'd use footage all the time. So, but it is what it is. But I hope I was able to answer your question though. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. That'll pretty much wrap it up for the stream here. Let's go over our streaming schedule one more time before we conclude today's stream. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream, I will let you guys know via my community tab. It is hug time. Let's get some hugs in the chat, people. It's about that time. I will give you guys... How many hugs should I do today? Don't know how many that is, but there you go. There are some hugs from myself to you. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. Tomorrow, reminder, we might be doing a tier list or something fun tomorrow, so feel free to tune back in tomorrow, same time, if you want to partake in that, or if you want to, just watch me do a tier list. tune back in tomorrow. On Friday, we're going to be doing the 2-hour-long stream with the extra long Kahoot, so stay tuned for that on Friday. In the meantime, guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's stream. I hope you enjoyed. You guys have been awesome as always. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy. You guys have been amazing, and I will see you guys tomorrow, yeah? So thanks a lot for watching today's stream, you guys. I'll catch you guys later, and have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.